As you come into your seated posture, try to sit up as tall as you can, soften your front ribs, pull them in so they're not puffing out. Pull them back into your chest and your body. If you feel like your knees are coming up or your body is rounding forward, grab a towel or a block. I have a towel here and sit on it. That will help give your body a little lift, a little space. It will help your hips open up too. Welcome yourself here to your practice. Try closing your eyes. Feeling your breath as it moves through you, in through the back of your nose, letting your chest expand, your ribs expand, your belly fills. As you exhale, let everything go. Belly releases, ribs sink, chest lowers. Take a fuller breath than you have all morning for yourself, all day. Really, really soaking in that inhale. And as you exhale, fully release everything. Release your thoughts and worries and to-do lists, responsibilities. Let everything go. Let's start off today's practice with 3 deep sighs of relief out your mouth. Inhale in through your nose. As you exhale, drop open your jaw, let go of any unwanted stress or tension. Let's do that again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, huge release out. One more time, and if you feel comfortable sticking out your tongue in lion's breath, do so. Good, let's come back to your yogic breath, in through your nose and out of your nose. This yogic breath will help us build heat. And when we build heat, we can get into our muscles safer and stretch deeper, also work out safer. Bring your chin into your chest. Allow your right ear to roll over to your right shoulder, taking an inhale. Exhale, chin into your chest, left ear, left shoulder. Real big stretch over to the other side. Exhale, chin into your chest. Inhale, letting your head roll over to the right and go all the way around. Do a really nice neck roll here. Now, even here, we can go too far. You know, with your opening stretches, take it easy. They say go around 70%. You don't have to go to a full 100% in this stretch. Go to a safe place. One more neck roll on this side. Come back to center. Let your chin come into your chest. Inhale over towards your left shoulder. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale over to the right shoulder. Exhale, chin into your chest. Inhale over to the left shoulder. And let's go all the way around. Link your breath with your movement, inhaling and exhaling. If you'd like to take your breath a step deeper, you can enter what we call ujjayi, which is in through your nose, out of your nose, adding a tightness of your throat on your exhalation. This will help you bring your meditation back into your body, out of your mind, and it will help you build heat. Let's come all the way back to center. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Turn your palms in. And as you exhale, let your hands go out all the way down towards your hips. Okay. Turn your palms up. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down, palms turn down, come back down towards your hips. Again, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, turn the palms down, come towards your hips. Inhale, sweep up, grab your right wrist into your left hand and pull way over towards your left. Open up through your right ribs. Try even pushing your arms behind your head. Good. Let's come to center. Release your hands all the way back down towards the hips. Inhale, sweep up. Take your left wrist into your right hand and give yourself a tug over to the right. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Let your hands come behind you. Interlace your fingers, except, well, let's say interlace all of them. And try wiggling the shoulders back, opening up through your center chest. Now lift through your thoracic spine. Maybe your gaze starts to lift. As you look up, press your knuckles towards the ground. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, let your gaze go forward. Hinge from your hips. At the very bottom, let your head come down and then press your arms up towards the sky. Please be careful for any shoulder discomfort. You could always do this with the hands separated. Let's pull back to center. Let your hands come towards your hips. Let your hands release. Roll your shoulders back. Let's take 3 shoulder rolls. Inhale as the shoulders come up. Exhale as you press them down your back. And 1 more shoulder roll. Reach your right hand over to the right. Take your left hand up and over. And then the left palm turns down towards the ground. Option is start to bend your right elbow. But pay attention to the left knee. Is the left knee coming up high? Drop it back down. Find your true stretch. And come to a T. Lift up. Let your left hand lean and reach over to the left. And then reach the right hand up and over. Turn the right palm down towards the ground. Option to bend your left elbow as long as you can keep your right knee from moving. And pull back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stretch over to the right. Exhale, pull back to center. Exhale, stretch over to the left. Exhale, pull back to center. Stretch over to the right. And on the exhale, let's lean towards the right knee. Reach your left hand out in front of you and let the left hand go all the way to the left, guiding you that way. And then the right hand comes up, open up through the right ribs, the hip. Exhale, round and fold towards the left knee. Right hand comes out and around and come all the way back to the right. Let's pull up to center, bringing your hands up. Exhale, fold. Coming down towards the ground. Now your hands can be on a pillow or on a block. You can even take your hands to your chin. All right, relax there.
You can't really do that.
Oh, you can't do that yet?
No.
I'm trying to figure out my audio. I think it disconnected. Wherever you are is perfect. Try to breathe there. So your arms could be straight too, Sandra, if you'd like. And just press your shoulders back. That might be better on your back.
Okay.
Let's slide your hands back. Take your feet out in front of you. I'm going to release my little towel that I was sitting on. Good. Hands come down by the side of your body, and they're just supporting you. Let your knees lean over to the right. Inhale as your knees come to center. Exhale, lean over to the left. And we're doing a sitting windshield wiper. I do this all the time in class, laying down. Nice to hit reset in the hips. Good. Extend your legs out in front of you. Let's sweep your hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold down towards your toes. Inhale, place your hands on your shins and come up halfway. Retract your shoulders, pressing them back into your sockets. Exhale, fold deeper down towards your toes. Good. Inhale, let's come up. Pull your right knee into your chest. Good. Now take your right foot past your left thigh. If this is like not happening, you could take your right foot back in front of the right hip. but let's try. Taking the right foot over the left thigh, pull your right knee towards the center of your chest and then pull it deeper over to the left. Wrap your left hand around your right thigh and reach your right hand behind you. Inhale as you grow tall. Exhale, twist looking towards the right. Make sure that your neck feels okay and the space around your ears isn't feeling pinchy or too tight. Inhale as you grow tall. Exhale, big twist looking towards the right. Let's release. Come back to center. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Inhale, place your hands on your shins. Retract your shoulders. Exhale, fold deeper towards your shins. So pull your left knee high into your chest. Good. Now let's bring that left foot over past the right thigh. Pull your left knee towards the center of your chest, then over to the right. Wrap your right arm around your left thigh. Reach your left hand over to the side or behind you. Inhale as you grow tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deep twist. One more breath here. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, deeper twist. Good. Let's release your twist. Take your legs out in front of you. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold towards your shins. Inhale, hands on your shins. Come halfway up. Retract your shoulders. Exhale, fold deeper towards your toes. Inhale, bring the soles of your feet together. Knees go out. Lift your heart between your biceps. Arms go straight. Exhale, fold, bringing your head down towards your toes. Now, at the beginning of the day, I'm here. After teaching about 5 classes, my head can touch my toes. So at the end of the day, there's a lot less space, and it really just depends on your workout, how warm your body is, where you're stretching. So don't judge yourself, Sandra. Me and you are here in the morning, and this is like probably our first movement.
Right.
Let's come up and extend your left leg out to the left. Try to stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Take your left hand down your left shin. Reach your right hand up and over. Good. Inhale, let's come back up. Taking your right hand down towards your right hip. Inhale, slide the left hand back, down the left shin towards the ankle as you reach your right hand up and over, and come back to center. Good. Let's do it one more time. Big lateral stretch here. Good. Come all the way up. Good. Sweep both of your hands up to the sky. Turn towards the left, and as you exhale, fold towards your left shin. Let's slide your hands back. Switch sides. Let's bend your left knee. Extend your right leg. Take your right hand down your right shin. Take your left hand up to the sky and then over. But if you feel flexing through your spine where you're rounding forward, lift your hand up back towards the sky. So you're only coming over towards your right side with your left fingertips as much as you can without rounding. If you're rounding forward, that's an indicator that you're stretching too far. Come back to center. Let your left hand come towards your left hip. And big sweep again. Inhale. And exhale, pull back to center. Good. And last one here. And pull back to center. Come all the way up. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards the right shin and fold. Good. Let's slide your hands back. Bend both of your knees. Come into your tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. The space between your knees should be 2 fist distance apart. Wrist right underneath your shoulder joints. Push the shoulders back. Let your belly start to drape down towards the floor. tailbone comes up towards the sky. Lift through your heart. Exhale, round through your spine. Press through your hands and your shins. And the tops of your feet, push your mat away from you. Inhale, belly comes down, heart goes forward. Exhale, big release. Good. As your belly starts to drop down, we pass through a neutral spine and then going into a big anterior tilt of your spine. And as you exhale, pass through neutral and then find that big posterior tilting of the spine. Inhale, belly comes down, heart goes forward. Maybe your gaze lifts. Maybe you keep your eyes closed. And exhale, big round. Good. One more here. Inhale, lengthen, finding your cow pose. As you exhale, round your spine, drop your hips down and back, finding your cat pose. Drop your cat into child's pose and take your knees as wide as you like. Go side to side, rolling the forehead, opening up differently through the armpits. Your hips side to side. Let's press into our palms, engaging through the arms so much that the elbows, forearms lift off the mat. Shoulders on top of your hips. Shift your shoulders on top of your wrists. Bring your knees to the hips. Let's shift forward, bring your shoulders past your hands 7 inches, and bend your elbows by the side of your body and then press right back up. Find your tricep push-ups with your elbows coming in. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your arms, push your hips all the way down and back, coming into your extended child's pose again. Inhale, rounding as you push forward from your tabletop. From tabletop, shift forward so your shoulders past your hands 7 inches. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Keep on pressing your feet down against the ground. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push your hips down and back again. Walk your hands over to the right. Take your left hand on top of your right and push your hips down into the left. Awesome. Let's walk our hands over to the left. Take your right hand on top of your left. Push your hips to the right. Walk to center. Shift your shoulders underneath your hips. Shift your shoulders past your hands. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Chest and abs touch at the same time. Come all the way down. Let's take your left hand over towards the right side of your mat and take your right hand underneath your left. And you're crossing your arms. Let your chin rest on your biceps. You want to make sure you can breathe here. This is called twisted branches. Embrace that shoulder stretch. Now, if you can, let's see if we can reach for our fingers behind our neck. If not, maybe you just give yourself a big hug like I'm doing. I'm just going to hold my shoulder blades. Good. Let's release your hug. Lift your heart. Unravel the arms. Take your hands by your floating ribs. Wrists underneath your elbows. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Arms straight. Push all the way down and back into extended child's pose. Good. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Shift forward, bending your elbows by the side of your body. Come all the way down. Good. Now take your right arm, cross over to the left side of your mat. Take your left arm underneath your right. Let your chin relax on your biceps. Good. Now, option to give yourself a big hug. Good. Let's release your arms. Lift your heart so you can unravel the arms. Take your hands right by your floating ribs underneath your elbows. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your arms. Push your hips down and back, coming into extended child's pose. Inhale, coming into tabletop. And let's sit down. Come onto your glutes. Let's grab your yoga ball or your Pilates ball. If you don't have this at home, you could always use a towel or a pillow. My ball's a little deflated. I'm going to place my small towel over my ball to give it a little bit more texture, kind of resistance. Now we're going to take that ball underneath our lower shoulder blades area, right where our scapula is. Good. Take your hands behind your head, lifting your shoulders, neck, and head. Your first rib is right underneath your clavicles. Your 12th rib is your floating rib. Your 5th rib is your center chest, and I cue that a lot. I want you to lift through your center chest, not pull on the head. Let your head be heavy in your hands. Pull your right knee into tabletop. Pull your left knee into tabletop. We're going to go for a double leg stretch here. Extend your legs about 45 degrees, staying in your curl. You should get shaky here as you exhale, pull the knees back into tabletop. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in. Option for your hands to reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands come to the calves. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach. Your gaze doesn't change. Keep on looking past your toes. Find that curl the whole time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull in. Now we can switch the breath into your Pilates breath. Inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's go for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold on to your thighs and let's lift off your ball or off your towel. Good. Try to hold here. Now, release your right leg from your hand. Extend the right leg. Exhale, pull the right leg back in. Take your left leg out. Release the left hand from the thigh and then pull back in. Right leg reaches out. Pull back in. Left leg reaches out. Pull back in. Press your shoulders down. Keep your feet away from the ground. Try to find your tall spine. Let's do 5 of these on each side. 5. Imagine you have a stack of books on your head and you're really trying not to drop them. 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Pull your knees in. Let's hollow out the belly. Reach the legs long. Hands slide to the thighs and exhale. You bring your hands to your shins or even to your ankles. Reach long and exhale. And I'm kind of tapping my ball with my shoulders and coming right back into it. Let's go for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Extend your legs. Maybe point your toes. Reach the hands out for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back onto your prop. Take your back bend with the windshield wipers. Letting your knees drape over to the right, and then let your knees drape over to the left. Good. Now let's take your hands behind the base of your skull. Support yourself in your curl and do a little chugging motion. If you have a ball, you'll be able to roll up and down through your back. With a towel, it's going to be harder, okay? We're doing a myofascia massage here. And they say 80% of the time when we have pain in our body and we don't know what it is, it's usually tight fascia. It needs to be worked out, okay? So let's do some rolls or chugs here through the fascia. 2 and 1. Let's stop, come back into your back bend. All right. Lift off your prop. Have it available for you. Let's lay on down onto supine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, tuck your pelvis, lift your hips, take your ball underneath the end of your tailbone, tops of your sit bones, mostly underneath your glutes. Now let your hips go side to side. Arms can go where you'd like for now. If you're doing this with a ball, it's easier. If you're doing it with a pillow or a towel, it could be a little harder, but just find that massage. Over time, you become more intuitive of what your body really needs. Good. Let's stop moving on your prop. Extend your right leg and extend your left leg. Let your hips open, let your feet open up wide, wider than your mat. And let's let our arms open wide as well. It's like your big star here. Good. Bring your hands down, bend your knees. Bend your knees, bring your knees into tabletop, hands pressed down by the side of your body. Extend your legs up to the sky. Flex your feet, open up through your legs, then point your toes and squeeze your inner thighs back together. Flex at the top, inhale, open, point, exhale, squeeze, close. Flex, inhale, open, point, exhale, squeeze. Flex, inhale, open, point, exhale, squeeze. Flex, inhale, open, point, exhale, squeeze. One more time, flex, inhale, open, point, exhale, squeeze. Let's switch the articulation on our feet. Point, inhale, open, flex, then squeeze. Point, open, flex, squeeze. If you want to make this harder, hands come up. Point, open, flex, squeeze. Point, open, flex. 3, point, open, flex. 2, point, open, flex. And last one, point, open, flex, and hold. Lower your feet about 45 degrees away from you. Keep the feet flexed. Bend your left knee just above hip bone height and press it up. Then bend your right knee, press it up. Now it's like we're taking little walks. A walk across the ceiling. But you want to think more that opposite side of the room, pushing against that direction rather than up to the sky. We're just walking, kind of like a baby march. Option, bring those hands up. People at home. Or Sandra, yeah, get it. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Good. Stretch, bringing your legs up to a full 90. Now even bring your shins towards you. Pull your shins towards your heart and point your toes. Exhale, soften your feet, bend your knees. Let your feet come down, and let's take that splat. That's what the pose is called. It's splat. You let your feet go wide, arms open up wide again. Open up over your prop. Good. Hands come back down by the side of your body. Bend your knees. Let's try our helicopter. I have to move because I'm kind of hitting my wall. So I'm going to move my body so I have enough space. And you want to have enough space for your legs to be able to move big in a full circle. We're going to take our knees into tabletop. Extend your legs up to the sky. Let your right leg go down 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches, 4 inches. Then the right leg goes up and around as your left leg goes down and around in a big circle. Now squeeze both of your legs back to 90, bringing the left leg back up, and we're isolating the right leg. I'm going to do that again with your right leg going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. The right leg goes down, up and around as your left leg goes down and around, and then squeeze back to 90. Right leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and big down. And back to 90. Let's go down. Go out and around really big. Find that helicopter. Squeeze back to 90. Now last time on the right side. Down. Squeeze back to 90. Now left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left leg goes up and around as your right leg goes down and around. Squeeze back to 90. Left leg down. 2, 3, 4. Out and around. Really big. Squeeze back to 90. Left leg down. 2, 3, 4. Out and around. Squeeze back to 90. Last time on the left side, down, 2, 3, 4, and out and around. Beautiful. Squeeze back to 90. All right. Now let's pitter patter through the feet like you're swimming. We're not crossing the toes. We're just swimming through the toes. Now you're going to pitter patter down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Keep on going. Remember, to make it harder, your hands can come up. We have about 4 more sets here. Three more sets. 2. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Let's take your hands behind the base of your skull. Lift your hips just a little bit. Tilting through your pelvic bowl. Lift and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your hands out, find your curl. Lower your feet away from you for 5 seconds. Keep your feet in the air, don't go too low. Just about a 6-inch press away from you. 4 seconds. Lift your shoulders high off the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Release your shoulders, neck, and head. Bend your knees wide. Bring them into the outside of your armpits. Exhale, pull the knees in. Release one foot at a time, and then take your feet wide into your split. Arms reach behind you. Bend your knees, lift your hips, release your ball. Let's grab your little ball. So for those of you at home, you can use your lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. They're going to be softer. I have these yoga tune-up balls, which are specifically made for myofascial release. Now, let's lift your hips. Take this small ball underneath your right glute and massage the right glute by pressing through your feet. You want to go through the whole right glute. Now, Sandra, I know that you said you had one of those balls with spikes on it. I think that's okay. I mean, that's what it's for, is this kind of massage. It will be uncomfortable, but even doing it with a regular ball is uncomfortable. The more you do it, though, the more your body is accepting of the massage, and then your body learns to really want this massage, right? Wants to be touched in your fascia and muscles. They want to be released this way. It's like someone digging a thumb into your muscle, your myofascia. Now you want to do the whole bottom part of the glute, your gluteus medius, or sorry, gluteus maximus. Don't go on the tailbone. You can go anywhere on the glute except for the tailbone. Now let's go into the minimus and the medius, which is up towards the top right, the top part of the glute, the smaller part of the real estate. And that wraps into your piriformis, the side of your hip. And we get really tight in there. We hold a lot of responsibility in there. Let go of that responsibility, massage it out. Good. Now let's place the ball somewhere in your glute. It can be just where you need it most. It's usually where you don't want to leave it. Now place it there. Let the soles of your feet come together. Knees go wide. Letting your full weight come onto the ball. Breathing here. Letting the ball become a piece of your body. This is really good. Sustained compression is really, really good for the fascia. Your myofascia is the connective tissue that holds your muscle to your skeleton. If you think about an orange, and when you peel open the orange, there's all that white, foamy stuff that holds the cells of the orange together. That's like your fascia. And in fact, when we get really tight and we don't massage the fascia, or we overuse the fascia and we get tight, it starts to look white, like cotton in our body. But if we can lubricate the fascia, move it and massage it, it looks like wet spider webs, and the fascia can just glide over the other fascia, and your muscles can move like gracefully throughout your day, and you feel less pain. Now let's release the ball. Come into your windshield wipers. It's going to feel like your right glute just sunk into the ground, and it's way like alive compared to the left side of your body. That's normal. We're going to even you out. Don't worry. We're also letting all the blood rush back into those areas that we've been massaging, and that's going to help hydrate the fascia as well. Now, let's stop your windshield wipers. Take the balls, lift your hips, take the one ball, and place it underneath your left glute. Let's get into the maximus and go all around the glute. Go side to side, go up and down. I really love this class. It's a different class. I'm just giving you a taste of it now, but this is a yoga tune-up role model method class. And if we're going to be really specific on the massage, you would think about the origin and insertion of the muscle, the way your glute, the muscle in your glutes the direction of it is like horizontal. So the same directions as the stripes on my pants. If you go that way, side to side, you're going to lengthen your muscle. And if you go the opposite direction of the muscle, you're breaking up adhesions and scar tissue, tightness. Any way you massage is good. And as you get more in depth with your practice, you'll learn what you want and what you need. Okay, let's go into that upper glute, the minimus and the medius, 2 more parts. So there's 3 parts of our glute. And don't be afraid to lean into that left side, really dig into that top glute and even sneak into the hip a little bit. One of the side effects of my fascia release is that it also releases cellulite. So this is my pre-summer game right now. So let's take the ball somewhere on the left glute, come into your Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees go out, and take 3 full sustained compression breaths on the ball. So let's release the ball. Come into your windshield wipers. And bring your knees into your chest, massage your low back. Take your arms into a cactus or a T shape, whatever feels better on your shoulders. Exhale, twisting your knees over to the right. Gaze goes to your left. Bring your knees to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist over to the left. Gaze goes to the right. Good. Unravel your legs. Bring your knees to center. Let's rock a few times front to back, or just push yourself up into seated. Come all the way up. Close your eyes, sweep your hands up to the sky, inhaling. As you exhale, let's bring your hands to your Anjali Mudra, your heart center. Let's take one more closing breath together. Thank you for letting me practice with you this morning. Have a great day. Namaste.